once we go live, because fuck him. Why do you always feel the need to shit on?
Talking about that, if that's where you going with that, we going with the fucking. He about to go play in Australia.
Hold on,
don't bring him up no.
He actually hasn't never had a team that is actually that competent enough defensively.
Whether you believe he's efficient or not, considering his play style, it's not.
Hello, this is Zeno here. Yo. And you have Mr. Casual here.
Yeah.
Sparrow Sports.
What's good with y'all?
And the new guy on the block, Rebrandon.
Man, what's going on? What's going on? Mavs and 6, man. I'm crying tears right now. Mavs and 6, man. Mavs and 6. I'm crying, man.
I've never seen y'all intro before. Shout out to y'all, bro.
I appreciate it. Blood, sweat, and tears to make that happen, man.
Respect to Mr. Casual and our editor, Mr. Sage. I respect what he said too.
Yeah, L-Bucks. They fucking suck.
Fuck y'all. Desto, what's up, man? What's going on, man? I ain't seen him in a minute, man. You don't see Desto pop up in chats. So when he does, it's special, man. It's special.
Shout out to Desto.
Yeah.
That's true. As much as I wanted to hate, he ain't wrong with that.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Yeah, it has been a minute, man. It has been a minute, man. I'm finna quit this. Because I actually do want to lock it down. I'm sorry, Lock. I'm sorry, Lock.
Shout out to.
All right. So chat. To be honest with you, we were about to bullshit this show, but I had a moment. I had a moment where I realized I don't want to cheat y'all on effort like some people. So I quit the game of 2K so that I could be able to converse with you guys. And I just want to let you guys know, me and all Bucks fans alike, we're down bad. We're down bad. Giannis is out. Doesn't look like he's coming back. Lillard, Achilles. It's just L left and right. Bobby Portis wanting to get ejected for some bullshit. Can somebody explain to me why the fuck this happened?
Bob Mongreen
for some bullshit. Yeah, Bob Mongreen is green. Green is like crazy shit I've ever heard. But nonetheless, Bobby Portis getting ejected, that really doomed us from the jump. But credit to Chris Middleton. Even with his problems, he still found a way to, give us what he had, and add that to the fact that Brook Lopez actually had a very solid and respectful game. He's stepped up as far as rebounding. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of my Bucks for the effort that they gave, but no, we're cooked. We're cooked. Indiana in 5.
It's crazy. He was able to say all of that while I was playing music in the background.
It almost threw me off, low key. It almost threw me off. But I have to explain. I have to explain. But all right, there is something that I do want to talk about as far as the Bucks and Indiana series go. So we're in the group chat, and Sage, along with Zeno, co-signing it. They said some BS like, when are we going to start? When are we going to start to put Giannis in the same room with Joel Embiid as far as the injury-prone tag? And I think that is the dumbest shit that you could possibly say when you like for the sake of just like undervaluing context because you want to say some shit. Like saying that Giannis is just as injury prone as Joel Embiid. When Giannis was healthy, he was healthy for a title run. Embiid did that yet?
It was healthy for a year.
Giannis was healthy. Giannis has been healthy for the majority of his postseason runs.
Was he healthy for a title run? Didn't he get hurt in 2021?
He got hurt and still was able to man through it because it wasn't that serious of an injury. Like
it was
I,
still an
I don't
injury.
understand why they.
Yeah, he
they
still
try
got
to
hurt,
make it
though.
se- They
No,
try
no,
to
no.
make it.
We can't bring that up though.
They
Because
try to
had
make
one
it
of the
seem. They
best
try to
finals
make it
that we've
seem
seen,
like
though.
that. They try to make it seem like that Giannis injury is just like a hyper extended knee is. It takes a long time for you, bro.
Bro,
It takes.
Giannis literally
essentially-
said himself, if he like the way he tore it, if he had another like injury to that leg, that's it. His career is cooked. His career is cooked. That's
And
literally what Giannis said.
I'm telling you, he's being overdramatic, and ESPN is being overdramatic because you hyperextend it. When you hyperextend your knee, that strains muscles. That does not tear anything, and it damn sure doesn't put it on quote unquote life support for another injury to take you out completely. That's not the case. Does it sit him out? It would have potentially sat him out for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But that's about it. He would have been just fine. Embiid, on the other hand,
So he's Kawhi.
Hey.
maybe because I think
Kawhi was healthy for a title run.
Yeah, well, no.
When?
Well,
2019.
But
Right.
but no, but
So
in
is
the
he
case,
Embiid or
and
Kawhi?
I don't think Kawhi, as far as his prime goes, I don't think Kawhi was injury prone. I think he's just been injury prone for the last like 3 years. And to be honest with you, this has always been my theory.
Into the league.
All of the players, all of the
pretty much.
Say it again.
Like 2016 plus, he's gotten down with some sort of injury.
2016, he was healthy.
Injury prone. No. He's been injury prone since he stepped into the league. What are you talking about?
That is not true.
Kawhi has been injury. Bro,
What?
he's been injury prone since he stepped into the league. Are you?
That is not true. That is not true.
All right.
That is not true. Kawhi Leonard, if you want to say Kawhi Leonard post 2017 was injury prone, fine.
First year in the league, 64 games. Okay, that's not injury prone. Second year into his league, 12-13. Is 12-13 a lockout season? Before I say anything? No, it's not lockout season.
11-12 is lockout season.
Okay, cool. So second year into
10-11.
No. 11-12, because remember that was the year where
he's right.
Miami Heat won against the Mavericks in Christmas Day.
Gotcha.
He's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
he played 64 games that season.
So for that year is pretty much all the available games except from 2. Mm-hmm. The second year, 58 games out of 82 available games. So that's injury prone. 66.
That's not injury prone because you don't know what the injuries were. You don't know what the injuries like. You don't even know if there was an injury, especially San Antonio. What the fuck? They were literally sitting people out just to prepare them like for the postseason. Like, what are we talking about?
Would you? Can someone tell me why you would sit out a second year rookie?
Was he hurt in 2015? Was he hurt in 2014-15? I know the answer. So you go ahead and see. You
Wait,
just
hold on, real quick. Let's do this. Let's keep it simple. Let's ask Google. I actually like Google. Google's a cool.
That's nasty.
What exactly does it mean to be injury prone? Right? Dictionary tells us that injury prone means frequently injured or often sustaining injuries. When people say injury prone, they don't usually have someone's injury history in mind. The phrase is not concerned about the type of injuries or the reason behind them. So, like, do words not mean things?
Apparently, no.
Not shout out Google, bro. W Google.
Right. Yeah, shout out my brother Google.
No,
man. That's a good guy, man. I went to school with him.
No, if Kawhi played 64 games in 2014-15, but yet we know that he wasn't dealing with a significant injury. Oh, at least I know because I'm here. And so I know between Dallas, San Antonio, Houston, I know who's hurt and who isn't. He wasn't hurt in 2014-15, but yet he played 64 games.
Why was he out?
He was out because of Greg Popovich's load management. That's really when it kicked in full gear.
So load management makes you miss, what was it?
It was 64.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games in a row?
What
injury? Crazy.
Look up the injury. It wasn't like he was missing. It wasn't like he was missing it because he had a knee injury like he's dealing with now. No, he was missing. He was literally missing games just because Greg Popovich was trying to like keep him protected for the postseason.
Good shit.
The man missed dang near 2 years for a scratched thigh. Like we not gonna act like Kawhi.
What scratch thigh? What the fuck are we talking about?
Listen.
I don't know about what
I have
blood-
no
blood
idea
clot.
what.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Listen, no. Because
I don't know what a scratch thigh is.
I don't know what blood was
Listen,
talking about.
Listen, y'all are getting off track here. We're not about to compare Giannis to Embiid because when we talk about Embiid, right? What's all the smoke for him, right? Is that Embiid? You've shown us that you can actually be one of the best players in the league. You're in the running for MVP every damn year. So now we're needing you to do this in the playoffs. We're needing you to get that monkey off your back, get to the big game. We're not listen,
I know about that.
Giannis has already done this. Giannis, even when y'all mentioned the injury, Giannis, what did he do? He persevered through it, came back and had one of the best game sevens that we've seen all time. He got the job done. He's done what he's supposed to do. We're not going to compare him to Embiid. Did we not see what happened to Embiid today?
This is the part where I agree with. This is the part.
Like what?
This is the part I agree with.
Okay,
No,
so
the scratch thigh, I don't know what that was.
I'm being mean. I'm mean. I'm a Mavs fan.
No,
He's not an Embiid. He's not a perennial choker.
Okay, so you see how you just throw it in Embiid right now. That's crazy. But we're just gonna ignore the fact that I started it, or did Sage start it?
No. I'm saying you started this in the group chat when Sage can't go on.
Sage said this.
Sage, our editor, cannot come on this platform and defend his weak ass take.
It's not my fault. Hey, it's not my fault. It was funny. All I did was that's what I did.
This is major trolling, bro. Oh my god,
it's entertainment.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah,
right, let me get this off now.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I know we're like 12 minutes into this, but let me just tell you what the title is. Sixers and Lakers are in trouble, reacting to the playoffs. Here's a podcast, episode 10. I'm a host of
he forgot to put the episode number.
Good shit. Good shit. But yeah, episode 10. So what I already put up there is Sixers and Lakers are in trouble, reacting to the playoffs. Now, originally it was gonna be Suns are in trouble, and then I watched our game, and then we got beaten up in the fucking last 6 minutes of the game. And I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to put the Sixers up here because I know a nigga was gonna come in here and talk about it, but I didn't know it was gonna be Elijah. Turns out Elijah's here. So
I wasn't gonna talk about it, to be honest with you. I was
gonna bring it up. They didn't want to bring a Knicks fan. They wanted to bring the Knicks fan. Okay.
Yes.
Who you again?
The number one Don, bro.
Got them right.
Biggest fan. What you
That's just it. Got them right where we want them.
This guy, that's
crazy. That's crazy. I hope y'all cash out on these things. Y'all, all right. Which team do you guys want to go with first? We got the Knicks fan here. We might as well go ahead and get him out of here.
No, we should leave
that. No. We got the Knicks fan, and we got the Sixers fan. This has to be the definition of nastiness. The whole reason why I wanted to do it later on is because we don't want to get the best part at the start. But hey, go ahead, be nasty, I guess. This is happening. Yeah, hold on. I got it. Because I'm actually doing something right now.
All right, I got you.
Yeah. This is finna be. We finna see this one-on-one. Y'all finna get this.
Make sure y'all get the likes up too. By the way.
Why we got a one-on-one, bro? I mean, what does he got to say other than my team was hurt? Like, all he got is excuses.
What am I supposed to say? Like, you're saying your team is hurt, but before
what we doing? What we doing?
Shooter King, what's good, bro?
Salute, brother. Salute.
Hey,
I came
y'all
into
can
the
say with absolute confidence that you're full.
I came into the offs. Hey, I came into the off saying Embiid should not be playing, and Casual could back me up. I said Embiid should not be playing.
I agree. This is happening.
So, hey, whatever happens here, if we won, I would have laughed because you're losing to a person that barely can jump and move.
Got it.
But if I lost, I'd have been like, hey,
can barely jump and still find a way to kick people in the nuts consistently. It's crazy. I don't.
It happened once, and bro said consistently.
It happened.
That's crazy.
It happened twice, and he also stepped on Josh Hart's leg. So
we also
I just watched that. He did.
We also ignoring the fact that what's called you Knicks players were like flopping in front of Embiid in game 2, like in the last half, and it was like literally almost it.
Oh my god! And flopping when he's in the same conversation is just like.
You mean like how Jalen Brunson does the same thing?
Not even close to the amount that.
You good. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
I agree. He does the same thing. He does for sure.
He definitely doesn't flap. Yeah, you good.
I didn't say that not once. You can just lie though. I agreed with you, like off rip.
Fair enough. But anyways, I just want to say, if I'm going to be more serious here, the Sixers versus the Knicks, it's been a battle when it comes to the defensive end, and what's good, A-Steady?
The best team's best defensive player too. It's crazy.
Hey. I'm trying to be serious here for a quick second.
Hey, I do want to ask a question. I want to ask a question to the two people that are rooting for each team.
Right, one second.
Was Zeno? Oh, you about to step away? Oh, okay. Elijah, I want to ask you. So somebody said in FYF's group chat, I'm gonna put a name to it. True to King. He said that Tom Thibodeau has been out coaching Nick Nurse, but nobody wants to talk about it. What are your thoughts on that?
Thibodeau has been an excellent coach for these past 3 years, and no one wants to talk about it because of his reputation with D Rose. He's 100% correct.
He's been out coaching Nick Nurse?
Yes, he knows his personnel better than Nick Nurse knows his personnel, and he's shown it throughout every part of the series.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh shit. Zeno came with the camera. Okay. Oh shit.
Y'all my things froze.
Yeah, y'all done fucked up. Hold on. Stop touching shit, Zeno.
Okay.
He always touching shit. Pause. No Diddy.
That has to be sus, right?
All right. Zeno, in the group chat earlier today, Trudy King said that Nick Nurse has been getting out coached by Tom Thibodeau this series, but nobody wants to talk about it. You got anything?
I do believe that. At the end of the day, I think Nick Nurse, in the whole scheme of things, is the better coach. I think the difference is when one of your main pieces has been out for majority of the season. Mm-hmm. And then in the last few weeks, you're supposed to now try and understand how every piece works with each other. Because remember, certain players in the West beat this is nuts. This is nuts, by the way. This is nuts, by the way.
Whoever put that?
Hey! Somebody show Sturdy out the back door, please. Get security. Get security in the chat.
Hold on. At least he has the fucking nerve to turn on his goddamn camera. Sturdy. The hell?
Yeah, I want to know when Sturdy turns on his camera. Anyway, back to what I said. Yeah.
Sturdy talk about some man. I got to get my liposuction before I finish. If I put my camera on, and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute this nigga. Yeah. So
that's crazy.
I do want to say honestly though, when you don't have your whole personnel for the most part, and the person that you build your offensive and defensive identity around, he's not there. A lot of the stuff that you want to do isn't going to really be like that. It's like, for example, I don't know, if Steph wasn't there for majority of the season and then comes back. Yeah, I don't know why he thinks that, but imagine Steph is not here for the start of the season, and then you pick up some players during the the trade deadline, and now you're having to mess with Steph and all of that type. That's going to be really hard to do because Steph's and the system around Steph is going to be so convoluted to you that you're not used to it when you're more of a less motion heavy offense. That's kind of like with me.
Yeah. Justin, it would be so crazy if the player that you build your defense around just wasn't there for the season, and then come playoff time, you'd have to insert him into the lineup because he was injured. That'd be crazy if a coach had to do that, right? And then win a series.
I see where this is going. This is about to get nasty.
Like how Mitchell Robinson, who was our defensive anchor for the entire season, was hurt. And then
you mean like how
no. You talked. And then how OG we got him,
doesn't exist anymore.
Let me finish. And
go
then
ahead.
OG who we got post trade
I'm older.
deadline,
I'm younger
got
than you.
hurt.
What you mean?
got hurt, and then didn't come back to the end of the season, and we had to like put all of these pieces together at the end of the season and make sure it all comes together and works. Hardenstein was great this year. A lot of our bench players were great this year. That's why we ended up as the second seed. That doesn't mean that the coach has to now put starting caliber players back into the lineup and now win a series with these starting caliber players that haven't played alongside these players who now have received minutes they were not receiving before, and make that all work within a span of 2 weeks. That's very impressive. And that's something that Nick Nurse could not do.
Oh, so we're just gonna ignore that. While I do agree that Mitchell Robinson is a big part, if not the biggest part of your defense. Embiid is not only the biggest part of our defense, but the biggest part of our offense. So when he goes down, the way our offense works and plays is significantly different to when he's in the game. So like I'm not denying what you're saying is not true, but Hartenstein can somewhat play the what's called the Mitchell Robinson role like pseudo wise. While there's no big on our team that can play the Embiid, draw the tension and then run dribble handoffs and be able to pick and pop and pass out the double team, that type of stuff, because no other big on our team requires that much attention. That's the issue. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and try and say that, because of this, and make up excuse for Nick Nurse. What your coach has been doing is amazing. I'm not going to deny it. The ability of constantly making sure your team gang rebounds whenever you miss, constantly being able to be us on second chance points, is getting more field goal attempts. That's actually been one of the biggest issues for me. It's not necessarily the fact that you guys were out get more points. I'm trying to remember what exactly I had the issue with, but the fact that you guys had like 10 more attempts to score in game one was the main reason why we lost. I remember now. I know Josh Hart was shooting like 5 of 8 from 3, and I was sat there thinking like, bro is a 31% 3-point shooter. Why is he now just sparking it in front of our team? No, it was mainly because of the fact that you guys are gaining like 10 more opportunities to score, if not more. Well, of course, even if we were efficient, if you can get 10 more opportunities to score, that's not a winning method. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and then your defense on Embiid has been really good, showing late doubles to him, and also showing early doubles, being able to crowd him, fronting the post. You guys have been really good when it comes to dealing with Embiid. He gave you one game, but that's just because at the end of the day, he is one of the best players in the league. But I'm not going to deny what Thibodeau has been doing for this league. And anyone who thinks Thibodeau isn't like one of the best defensive minds we have in this league, they have an issue with it. They have an issue, because he has been one of the best defensive minds ever since he stepped into the league, honestly.
Thanks. Hey, he's talking shit, right?
Man,
the Knicks are one of the best rebounding teams, though, in general, especially with Mitchell.
You are the best. You are the best rebounding team in the league.
We're getting to the part where now we're being too nice. Now we gotta
being too nice.
Bro wants me to be.
I told you I'm gonna be serious.
Nigga's not toxic enough. All right, Elijah,
I'm gonna be serious, and now you're like,
hey, bro. Hey, look. I can say back to the lobby. GGs. Y'all have fun. Nice fun. Nice little trip to the postseason. Same as way you came in through the door. Go ahead.
Back to the lobby.
The funniest part is how I'm almost certain the Pacers are going to tear you a new one. But we move, I guess.
That's fine, but there's no Pacers.
I don't think you understand. Look, I'm going to be dead honest with you. Before Embiid got injured, I want to say in the regular season, even when Tyrese Halliburton was starting to slow down, one of the biggest issues that I had when it comes to in the playoffs, so like I know 34 games into the league, I always thought the two teams that I was afraid of was, one, the Celtics. Everyone's afraid of the Celtics. And two, the Pacers. Especially now that they have Siakam. Bro, the Pacers' offense is OD. I'm not trying to deal with that.
Their offense is great, but I think coming out of this season, this series, we're going to get a better Dante DiVincenzo, because he's just been very inactive this past
Oh no,
past
no, no,
series.
running. Hold on, no.
I think you're gonna get a much
You-
improved Jalen Brunson, who's a series in. He's on a run right now, and going against one of the worst defenses in the league, especially one of the worst defenses in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're gonna most likely get Mitchell Robinson back to help curb that those Miles Turner, pick and rolls alongside Hart, alongside Precious. Precious has been playing great defense, by the way. Shout out to Precious.
The issue is Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, is that it's not pick and rolls, it's pick and pops.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Miles
let you,
Turner?
Brandon.
Miles Turner has predominantly been on perimeter this series.
Man,
He's
Rodney,
one of those
Or in the
guys
mid-range.
that he's
Rodney.
able to get his.
hold on,
his
real quick.
defense
Hold on,
away.
real quick. Rodney, I need your take, bro. What is your thoughts about this Philly versus Knicks series, bro?
It's been actually pretty entertaining having Embiid drop that 50 the other night, which was pretty crazy. But I do believe that the Knicks are they're a more solid team than Philly.
Agreed.
And that's because Embiid has been out, and him having injury problems. He's slower. He's not moving like he was at the beginning of the season. He's trying to get back into it. Health is such a key factor in the playoffs that it keeps hurting Philly every year. I wish it wouldn't, because I would love to see, well, won't see it because Giannis isn't playing. It's neither is Dame, so they're not going to make it. Sorry, casual. Sorry.
You don't gotta apologize on him.
I'm looking at his face. He looks all sad.
He got Doc
The
Rivers as his
Knicks
coach.
fan
He wasn't going nowhere
reaches the
anyways.
offs, and now since he beats one team, he's now just talking the most shit. Hey, I'm not
We
gonna
did
lie
the
to
same
you.
thing last year.
I would say something. I would say something about it, but to be honest with you, if I was in his position, you don't understand the amount of shit I would be talking.
Hey, Zeno, we did the same thing last year. They had Cavs as the favorite, and that's trash ass Cavs who we beat every year consistently. It's so, oh my god, we beat them so much, and they were like, "Oh, Cavs are gonna beat the series because they're so young and talented and D Mitch," and we whooped their ass in like 5. Like, bro, I've been talking like this since last season. Don't worry, this is the same energy.
By the way, if you, I just want you to remember. I don't know if you knew, because reminder, the Sixers were the underdogs in this series. I just want you to remember.
No, they weren't. They were. It was almost even. It was almost even.
So it turned out being even. Okay, cool. Because I remember when I was first like searching up stuff, people were saying that the Knicks were going to beat us.
No, it ended up being
the
even.
majority of the people that I watched said that the Knicks were going to win.
A lot of people I watched were saying the Sixers were going to have the edge because of Embiid, but it was going to mostly be even.
I mean, Embiid been
the funniest thing too, yeah. Even as a Sixers fan, Casual, tell him what my pick was and how many games.
Your pick was the Knicks
in 6. So I thought you guys were gonna win. I said 6 and 7 because.
But to be fair, the only channels that you should be getting your basketball takes from is Up the Score. Shout out Elijah. Or Bendy Sports Debates, man. Like, what are we talking about, man? Make sure you hit those subscribe buttons. Make sure you like the videos. You know what I'm saying? Get those likes up. Real quick, I'm gonna get through these chats real quick. Brandon, I want to come to you for Philly versus New York. Just your opinion on what you've seen so far. How you think it's gonna go. But real quick, just gonna go through these chats real quick. Nahari says the Pacers suck. You know what? Actually, Brandon, you know what's funny? I'm actually working on changing Nahari's name from the Bulls fan to the Bucks fan, because for this season, he has been riding with me and my team.
Riding me unironically is crazy.
Riding me, riding with me. Like, what are we talking about? You're nasty.
He was agreeing with you.
Yeah, but shout out Nahari. Ace30 says, I think if Embiid was healthy, 76 could beat the Celtics in the series.
I think you're wrong.
No.
I think you're wrong.
No. I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
No.
I definitely think it looks identical as far as like how close and nip and tuck it could be as it was last year. Especially like me seeing the like the defenses that Nick Nurse is throwing even with a injury riddled 76ers team at the Knicks. But the Boston Celtics are just a much better offensive unit. And so whereas the New York Knicks may struggle at times against the 76ers, Boston Celtics have too many answers, too many counters. And Joe Mazzulla, I'm actually starting to come around to the idea he's maybe not that bad of an offensive coach as I assumed he would
Good
be.
offensive
I'm still not being moved by that nigga though, Elijah. I don't care.
He's a good offensive
I'm
coach, bro.
still
You're
not
hating.
moved by that nigga. I don't care what y'all said last night. I'm still not moved. But he's
Yeah,
not
you
as
you
bad
just you
as
need
I
to
thought he
calm
would.
down, bro. You need to calm down.
Yeah, Ace 30 said this is actually a good thing for the Bucks. We'll talk about this. Ace 30 said for the intermediate turn, still talking about the Bucks. Leave me alone. Knicks were the favorite.
Exactly.
Ace 30 says.
No, they weren't.
Nahar the Bull fan. Here, somebody chat GPT that. Nahar the Bull fans says, let's be serious. If the Bucks were healthy, I'm sorry. Let's be serious. If the Bucks were healthy, they beat Indiana in 5 games. I
No,
would actually, to be honest with you,
they'll
I would
beat
actually agree because I don't really see what everybody's seeing in this Pacers offense so far this series outside of like games 3 and 4. No, games 2 and 4, 2, 3 and 4. Where they go in these quarters where like they blow the doors off. But like the Bucks offense is like similar in the sense of they can have those stretches as well. And the defense that I was seeing, even with us being as bad as we were in the regular season, in the postseason, like it looks like it's not even, it's really not even mattering that much because the Pacers, they're shooting themselves out of games in some of these games. So I don't know. I would tend to agree, but I don't.
They
I
would
don't
shut themselves out like one game. Well, cool.
No. Game one. Oh, well, was it game 1 or game 3?
It was game 1.
Game 3, they shot themselves, but they shot us back into the game. That was the game where whatchamacallit, Chris Middleton had 42, right?
Oh, you talk about that game. Yeah.
They shot us back into that game. That's
mainly because of okay. Them and the Celtics have like not similar, but they have system where like they are volatile. Their shots are volatile because they like taking a lot of threes because they're predominantly a good 3-point shooting team. But that's not necessarily the issue. Like you know how you say you have issues with Joe Mazzulla's offense. The reason why they're shooting themselves into and out of games is just because of how volatile the 3 is. It's not necessarily they're helping you getting into the game. Because that's what happens when there's games where they're blowing you out, and the reason why they're blowing you out is in transition and because of constantly creating good looks from 3.
Agreed.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't think the funny thing is I think it's twofold. I don't believe that the Pacers offense is as elite as some people are making out to be, but I don't think that it's going to be because of any of the defenses that they're going to see. I think the Pacers offense itself, they're going to get quality shots. I just don't believe in the shooters that they have at their disposal. Like to knock it down as frequently as some people are making it out to be.
Explain which ones.
What's the gentleman name that had he shot like 1 for 7 last in game 3? Was it 1 for 7
right now?
1 for 7 or 2 for 8? I think his name is Naismith.
Oh no, Naismith is not the shooter. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But he took like 7 or 8 threes, I believe.
Naismith, I'm checking you.
I don't know about Nembhard. I'm not that familiar with Nembhard's game. Doesn't like is he?
I'll tell you what's going on when it comes to the team. So when you talk about 3-pointers, Naismith is 42% on nearly 5 attempts. Obi Toppin is 40% on 3. That guy doesn't play.
Yeah, that's a fake.
He can't play defense.
I know that.
Yeah, he's a fraud. Pascal has been shooting like 39% essentially on nearly 3 attempts. He's injured. Benedict Mathurin's injured. Tyrese Halliburton, don't need to say more. Miles Turner has been getting wide open threes.
All series.
So that doesn't mean to say much. And then Nembhard is the one you're talking about. Nembhard is pretty much an average 3-point shooter.
Okay.
On nearly 3 attempts.
I'm gonna have to watch Nembhard because I saw he gets at the glass. I'm not gonna say he's Josh Hart-esque, but he gives Josh Hart vibes the way he's like crashing the glass, especially when he knows he has like a guard that's not going to box out. Because he was
Nembhard has been Which one is it? Is it Neesmith? Neesmith or Nembhard?
Neesmith and Nembhard, but specifically Nembhard on the boards.
Yeah, Nembhard has been eating glass. I'm not gonna lie, especially last game.
That entire Pacers guard rotation is phenomenal.
Yeah,
they got it locked down they got like fourth string guards coming in and producing well.
Here, let me finish.
I mean, it's easy to produce well when all you need to do is catch and shoot.
Yeah, let me finish.
Even when Tyrese is out. Like,
yeah, because they have Tyrese. There's Tyrese Halliburton in TJ McConnell.
Yeah, he's been fine. True to King says Sturdy, the same person that says Sixers going to beat the Knicks with Embiid being hurt. Sturdy then replied, he said, I had the Knicks winning in 6. Christopher D comes in and just throws a haymaker for no fucking reason. Fuck you, Christopher D. Says, all I will say is the Bucks have caught the injury bug 3 years in a row, and it's always at the worst times in the playoffs. Ever since the 2021 chip, they can't string together a healthy postseason. I would tend to agree. Trudy King says, now you had the Knicks in 6. And then he also went at Nahari. He just shooting everybody. Said Nahari had Bucks beating the Pacers regardless of injuries. That's crazy. A Sturdy said it's on episode 2, the crossover on FYF Saturdays 5 Eastern.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Him doing that is nasty work, but hey, I respect it.
Hey man, gotta get your promo up.
The
A Sturdy said these predictions were recorded. Quote.
The Sixers odds went back and forth throughout the entire beginning of the series, like before the series started. That's why it was around 50-50. That's you can go look one day, Sixers were favorited. You can go look another day, Knicks were favorited. The thing was 50-50. That's what you're gonna find every day.
And rightfully so. I think this series, even with them being up 3-1, every game has been close. Like nobody's blowing each other out. I think to be honest with you, I want to also say I even though it's unfortunate that Embiid is compromised, like kudos to the Knicks and 76ers. They have been putting on arguably the most entertaining series from a basketball, like a pure basketball standpoint that I have seen this.
It's been a defensive masterclass.
Yeah,
actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd say what's called Tibbs has been better in the series when it comes to coaching. I don't think they've been far off from each other, to be honest.
Yeah. Sage says Pascal was looking like KD in the first 2 games. You know, me and Matthew gonna have to have a one-on-one.
He was no. He has been. He literally has been.
We're gonna get our one-on-one though. We're gonna get our ones because he keep coming for the Bucks.
Yo,
like that nigga hasn't said in none of these chats are you talking about the Knicks and 76ers. He ain't talking about the Lakers and Nuggets. He ain't talking about Cleveland, Orlando.
I think he's calling you out, man.
He's coming from the fucking Bucks. And you know what? I don't care if you're my editor. I don't care if you make the thumbnails.
This is nasty work right now.
Bro.
No. How about this? LU. All right.
Bro, the Bucks trainers got it out for the Bucks. That's what you need to be trying to fight right now.
Yeah, that's hey, he's cooking. Not gonna lie.
No more, nigga. Christopher D said Brunson is over Trey. Trey is over Dame. Dame is over Halliburton. Halliburton is over Garland.
I'm not gonna say he over Trey.
Why? I'm so sick of this shit.
So we gotta give up.
What does he have to do?
No, listen. I think Bronson, y'all gonna give Bronson his goddamn respect. Shout out to Jalen Brunson breaking the Knicks playoff record for points scored in the game. Shout out to him.
His 11th 40-point game of the season. His 11th.
Listen, he got a better team than Trey, but I'm not going. Let's stop acting like New York. Let's stop.
His team is better because he made it better.
Let's stop acting like New York don't fear Trey. No. Like Trey Young don't go to New York and kick over buildings. Like, stop this shit, man.
So you're telling me Josh Hart was this player before he got to the Knicks? No, he's looked better since he got in the Knicks. Dante was this player before he got in the Knicks. No, he looked better when he got in the Knicks. Hart looked better when he got. Hartenstein looked better when he got in the Knicks.
Dante wasn't doing this in GSW.
He was okay. He wasn't dropping consistent.
Okay, now you're
telling me Dante was dropping consistent 30-point bombs.
Listen. You
That's
gotta
because
explain.
he has
Hold on,
more
niggas gotta
volume.
explain to us.
What?
Hold on,
Because he
hold on,
looks
Zeno.
better on the Knicks, is what I'm saying.
Hold on,
He
niggas
has
gotta
more
explain to
volume.
us
That's
how
why.
does a
It's not that
player
he looks better.
how does
He
a
has more
player
volume.
make other players
He
better?
looks
Like
what?
y'all just take credit from the coaches and the
That's
coaching staff.
exactly what I was gonna go
Like
to.
what are
So
y'all
Trey
talking
doesn't
about?
make
Jalen
players look
Brunson
better.
make
So Trey
niggas
doesn't make
better,
players
bro.
look better.
Like y'all, come on.
So
Bro.
Trey doesn't make players look better.
Actually,
You say
an
what?
argument could be made this season. That nigga did not make
No,
one.
you're nasty work. You're nasty work. You're nasty work. No, no.
Come on, man.
What
Chill out, man. Chill out. Chill out.
rebranding is trying to say essentially, he's trying to say, yeah, Brunson makes certain players look good, but also you need to look about the coaching.
Coaching is important too.
Yeah,
For
like
sure.
my
Tibbs has been
question
coaching
is,
crazy.
hold on,
Exactly,
my
and
Tibbs
question
is a
is,
defensive coach, though.
when
Can
hold
we all
on,
agree
but
on that?
when do
And the way that the
coaches?
offense has been running, I wouldn't contribute that to a
Wait, one
coaching,
mic, one mic,
offensive
one mic.
coaching. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it's just one person. It's just one person.
Yeah,
Go,
he was
Yeah,
just
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead. No, because you two are both talking. No, all right, go ahead.
I
I think you
wouldn't
lagging. Go
contribute. I wouldn't contribute the success of the Knicks offense to a genius coaching job by Tibbs, because he's not that coach. That's not what he does.
Right, but
That's not his forte.
does he have other coaches on his staff that you can maybe give credit to?
Sure, they're probably doing something in the back for sure. Any player that's really successful is going to have good staff behind them. Usually.
Right.
So when Trey was doing things too, he had good coaching around him that season.
Right.
Last time Trey was in the conference finals, he had good coaching.
Hold on, but
so
listen.
what are we doing?
Hold on, but listen. This is the thing. I'm not sitting here saying that Trey Young is. I just don't believe in this whole players making other players better. At the end of the day, y'all don't give coaches enough credit. Y'all give them all the blame when your team getting their ass smoked. Y'all got all the smoke for. Hold on, y'all got all the smoke for these coaches, but it's almost disrespectful to just sit out here and act like that. Players are the ones responsible for making these players better. It takes away from what the coaches are doing out there. That's all I'm saying. And that's and I think Jalen Brunson does need to get a lot more respect. And I think after this year, niggas will put respect on his name moving forward.
They already started to put more respect on his name.
Okay, what does Trey Young do to you that puts him over Brunson still? Like after what you saw last season or this season and the playoffs, plus the play-in that Trey played in. Oh my Lord, the play-in. What is putting Trey over Brunson for you right now?
I'm still gonna say 3-point shooter. That's it.
Brunson has been a better 3-point shooter than Trey for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years.
Take it back.
Brunson has been a better 3-point shooter than Trey Young for almost 3 years.
Ice Trey, I'm trusting them. That's it. I'm not saying this. Hold on. I'm not saying this a runaway.
Brunson is not only the better playoff performer, he's the better 3-point shooter. By far, it's runaway. It's runaway.
Hold on, listen. I'm not saying it's a runaway that Trey Young is just runaway better than Jalen Brunson. I just think that a lot of niggas on this I ain't gonna say it's a hate train for Ice Trey. A lot of niggas are just on this train where it's like Trey Young is not getting the respect that he deserves, and Jalen Brunson isn't getting the respect that he deserves. I think Dame is getting too much at this point.
I just want to say this. Trey Young this year had it was his second most efficient 3-point shooting year of his career, taking 8.7 threes a game. Jalen Brunson this year still out efficient him.
This guy's not. He's
shooting 40.1% from the 3-point line. I don't know where this idea of Trey Young being the better shooter than like players like Jalen Brunson or players like Tyrese Halliburton.
Hold on.
Because Trey Young outside of Steph, no. Because Trey Young outside of Steph Curry are like him, Steph Curry, and like Dame 2 seasons ago are the only players that are like consistently
last season.
I'm talking about 2 seasons ago. Okay, last season, fine.
Yeah,
that were being picked up from the half court. Like that's literally why. The reason why is that they have threats from
Trey's reason isn't the same as Steph or Dame.
It's his ability to shoot from the logo. That's the reason.
It's the fact that this nigga's dumb enough to do it, even though he's not that efficient at it.
All right, cool. All right.
Okay. No, tell me. No. Tell me how efficient he is when doing it. Tell me how efficient.
It's not necessarily that he's like. I'm pretty sure he's the most efficient that does it. No. I'm almost saying, yeah. Can someone check it? I'm almost saying he's the most efficient player when it comes to people who take those types of shots.
Wrong. That's Damian Lillard.
Who's next?
Probably Trey Young.
Bro, these niggas.
If he's not the
probably Trey Young.
Okay, so wait. Zeno.
A few years ago, like
Zeno.
On, bro,
so
like,
if you're shooting, doesn't lead you to having the better offense. and it also isn't leading you to better production or efficiency, why are you the better shooter? Because Dame is leading to better offenses, is leading to better production, is leading him to getting his teammates open. Same with Steph Curry, same with Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
But Trae Young is not. That's not the case. So isn't he just shooting for the vanity of it at that point? Shout out Vanity Sports.
That was
a mean.
that has to be that was
That was a
W.
fire plug. I ain't gonna hold you.
That was a W plug. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
was.
I would say which if you've been watching
W Elijah in the chat just for doing that. Just for doing
if you've been watching for the past few seasons, one of the biggest issues with Trae Young is that he's sharing the ball with a player that doesn't really fit his type of archetype in DeJounte Murray. So when he has times where he's off the ball, he's not necessarily helping, and that's bringing the issues with his shooting. Because I'm almost certain I can just go back and scroll. There are seasons where he's having like top 10, top 5 offenses just off the strength of his shooting and his passing playmaking. That's the other thing I wanted to say.
In Atlanta?
Trae in Atlanta, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so I don't.
Trae Young, for nothing else but his playmaking is always going to have you in the top 10.
I by the way, not
Much
this
better
season,
playmaker
because
than
Trae Young
Brunson.
only played just a bit more than half the season, 54
Is
games.
he cutting out?
Last season, it's seven. It was called a top 7 offense.
Is he cutting out for you,
Isn't he?
It might
No,
be.
you're not cutting out.
No,
for
let
me.
him finish. Let him finish.
He's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, so what's called last season, top 7 offense. The season before that, top 2 offense. The season before that, top 8 offense. So yes, he is actually leading them to really good offenses. The issue is the defensive. That's the issue. So I don't know what you mean by his shooting and stuff isn't dealing with or allowed his team to be a great offense. It is. It's just that their defense is bad, and that's what's causing them to lose games.
Got you.
But if he's that bad of a
no, because so when the Knicks are a top 6 offense, when the Knicks are a top 8 offense, when the Knicks are, because this is the only 2 seasons of Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does that not also mean that his shooting is leading them to top tier defense or offenses?
When did I say that his shooting isn't leading?
No, because he's more efficient, he's more productive, and his offenses are in the same rank. So how is he not the better shooter? There's nothing that Trae Young doing shooting wise that is putting his team in a higher advantage.
How are we not talking about the fact that defensively, like even though Jalen Brunson is mid on mid, well, no, it's not even mid on mid, but like Jalen Brunson isn't nothing to write home defensively. He's nowhere near as bad of a defender as Trae Young, except for this.
All right, we need to calm down with the Trae Young hate with defense. It's not last season where he was literally horrible defensively. He's gotten much better this year.
I literally just said, I said with the exception of this past season for Trae Young, but even in this year, Trae Young we didn't even get a big enough sample size because he was hurt.
He was hurt.
Justin.
I mean,
the Hawks last year
games
were a 17th ranked offense. The Hawks the year before that were a 16th ranked offense. Where are these top 10 offenses are you seeing?
He's basing it off an offensive rating.
That's what I'm basing it off of. What are you
in 2022?
What are you talking about?
The Trae Young led offense had a 116.5 offensive rating.
Is it specifically when he's on the court? Is it specifically when he's on the court? Is that what you're talking about?
No, okay. I'm looking at basketball reference right now.
Just period.
What's the issue? What are you looking on?
He's
His offensive rating in 2000.
The stats that you're saying isn't comparing to his.
Where are you looking on?
I'm looking at NBA.com.
NBA.com. Okay, that might be the reason. I'll check on NBA.com. But
because in 2022 they have them as offensive rating. The Atlanta Hawks are 115.
Let's see.
While y'all doing that, let me go through these super chats real quick. And Brandon, I haven't forgot about you. We're going to you before because we got to move on. Christopher D said Brunson best guard in the East.
Facts.
Nahari, the Bulls fan, says no, I didn't. I had them beating the Pacers with a healthy Dame. True, just mad his Celtics are out here losing games to Caleb Martin. Did this beef? Y'all need to get into FIF's Discord because this beef is this is a long.
This is like the 100-year war.
Yeah, like this is
100-year war is nasty.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sound like
Wait.
Sage also said because L Dame Fuck you. Sage says L run and dunk man. Fuck you. Christopher D says Brunson top 5 guard outside of SGA, Luka, and maybe Steph. Who is better? I would probably top 5 guard. If we're talking, like he has to mean point guard because if he means guard, like Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell are still better. But like if you're saying guard,
Donovan Mitchell, it's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. It's getting closer.
It's getting close. It's getting close. But I was still good. So it's getting close. It's getting close.
Hey, that man keep playing like he playing in Magic.
Hey, playing like he playing in Magic. They're probably going to see. They're probably going to see them. No, they're not. They're not.
Hey, we saw him last year. You saw what happened.
Oh, and what happened then? What happened then?
What happened? Knicks at 5.
Sage said. Oh, he said what when I think. What? Who
Trae Young? Trae Young over
Trae Young shoot a better shooter than Jalen Brunson, which that is crazy. Trae and Brunson is debatable. Bree Brandon says. Christopher D said, "Rebrandon, please stop, dog." Swish says Trae Young do get petty hate from niggas
for sure.
Sage says facts. L Dame, stop. Like, bro, where? How do you ban Sage? I don't care. Truth says saying Trae Young better than Brunson isn't crazy. Oh, nobody's saying it's crazy. We're saying we disagree.
It's been a healthy debate.
In 2020.
But Nahari says no. The argument for Trae Young is his playmaking and passing and his ability to raise an offense.
That's what I was gonna say too.
I agree.
The main drawing point for Trae Young is playmaking. No, his shooting also is there too, but his main draw is his playmaking.
If you think Trae is the better playmaker, shooter, and or ceiling raiser, then he's the.
I think Brunson's the better scorer because of.
If that's the case, outside of Luka and SGA, nigga, put that nigga there because if that's the case,
the only players, what I'm saying is strictly a 3-point shooter. I think when it comes to shooting in general, I think that Brunson's the better player because he has a post game. He is better in the mid range, and he's better like getting to the rim. Because Trae Young like floater is there, but it's still not. You know,
rebranding not using Sturdy says rebranding not using Trae playmaking.
Hey, casual. Tell Sturdy he blocked. You know what I'm saying? Okay, tell him he blocked, man. That's all.
You blocked Sturdy. He said you block, man.
I also want to say this. I just want to say this. I checked 2020.
I would have just given it to him because I think it's already a given that Trae Young. Here, hold on, Zeno. I got to get through these because we got to get.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Christopher D said, casual and Zeno, I told y'all this postseason we were going to have a conversation about Brunson as the best guard in the East. I do remember us having that conversation, brother. You were correct on this. I
still think Brunson. I was going D-Mitch spare bar.
I think D-Mitch is still better, but it is starting to become a conversation, though. Zeno, like we have to be honest. Like this is.
I would get that, but are you looking at that disgusting spacing?
Are you looking? But okay, nigga, are you not looking at like how much attention Jalen Brunson's getting? And he's still finding ways to like keep it.
Bro. I would love to have a deep.
All right, nigga. All right.
As a deep pitch, I love it.
Sturdy said in addition. Well, guess what, nigga? He could have had that, but he chose to go to Cleveland. Sturdy says in addition, Trae has been injured in the games. Trae been healthy. He's been efficient and impactful. Okay.
Yeah, go talk about that playing game. He was efficient and impactful in, bro, when it mattered, sir.
He actually was playmaking wise. Just scoring.
Sturdy says hints wise debatable. Sturdy said hypocritically they switch teams. It'll pretty much.
This is so wrong. This is incredibly wrong. This is such a bad take.
Is he saying hypocritically or hypothetically?
You mean hypothetically?
I think he means hypothetically. Okay. Yeah. Everything besides the coaching. Coaching would be the only thing that holds the team back because Brunson with DeJounte Murray would be an amazing duo. And the team just works better because Brunson can play off ball. DeJounte Murray is actually a better playmaker.
Brunson
works well with a good big man in the paint, good inside big man. Like the team works better with Brunson.
Unironically, I'm thinking about that Trae Young team. Yo, Trae Young on the Knicks would be nasty work. The more I think about it, all you need him to do is focus more on playmaking and not scoring and just setting up plays. Jesus, that offense is gonna be so sexy. Anyways,
can Trae Young do that? Is that possible for Trae Young to not try to score? I don't think that is.
That is possible, but when you're looking at his teams that he played on, tell me who was gonna score outside of him. Like, who could consistently score
Get
outside of him?
a score at their own accord, or
Yes.
Tell me who consistently is a scorer on the Knicks. Like,
For the
who's a
Knicks.
consistent scorer?
Not
It's not
like
Josh
a
Hart. It's not like, would you say Dante?
DiVincenzo had more. What's called has like I'm talking about outside of what's my guy's name? DeJounte Murray. I'm talking about the years before him. Like, he didn't have much teammates to really like take the to be like, okay, cool.
I would argue in
Is
2021.
Kevin Herter
I
not?
was just about to say, I would argue in 2021.
You believe in Kevin Herter to get his own shot?
I think Kevin Herter.
I'm talking about
Bogdanovich. I think Bogdanovich. I think that
Bogdanovich.
Players, like, I think he has. I'm not saying that he had incredible like bucket getters on his team, but neither did Jalen Brunson.
No, that team is just maximized with what they got.
Yeah,
so it looks like the players are way better.
I don't get that. I don't get that point.
Yeah, fair enough. I think it's time for us to move on. We will need to move on now.
Exactly. I just want to go to Brandon real quick. Sage says, "Do we not care about like volume and who takes harder threes?"
Volume
degree of difficulty definitely gets taken into account. But for me personally, I feel like that argument is null and void when the shot selection isn't like it's
still
not
in the control of the player. Like,
it's not. Yeah, it's not forced upon Trey. Trey chooses to take those shots, and it's ill-advised. Like, it's not like he couldn't have found a better shot.
At that point, shot selection is hold against you, bro.
Yeah, in a sense, but hey,
that's actually a valid ass point. That's very valid.
30 said they both below average defenders. True to King, Celtics 2-1 against the Heat right now. I think that's in response to Nahari. 30 says Spider over Brunson. No, yeah, and I don't think nobody disagrees there. But it is starting to become a discussion. But
we get nasty in conference finals.
But real quick before we move on, Brandon, bro, what is your thoughts on this series, real quick?
I think it's entertaining. The Knicks have been finding ways to win games. I don't think Jalen Brunson has been shooting the best, but they still finding ways to win. And like I was saying, I give a lot of credit. I think a lot of credit needs to go to those New York fans that are traveling and making it a home game. I mean, an away game for the 76ers, even at home. And B, hobbled. I got the Knicks closing it out, honestly. To tell the truth, there's not a lot of going into it.
Yeah. Type shit. All right. We finna move on to the game that's currently on right now.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about the Mavs game because we have a Maverick fan here? No. Yes.
Oh well,
maybe.
Shit. Yeah, we can.
Niggas want to.
I just want to get your thoughts real quick on the Minnesota versus Phoenix game just because it's going on right now. That's like I figured it was gonna be real quick. I figured we might as well get it out the way, especially having somebody in the chat that they've been hating. They've been hating on me and finding reasons.
Can I say one thing about the series?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cat has fully and completely beaten those playoff choker allegations in this series. He's come back from injury and has been nothing but a plus for this team, bro. Shout out to Cat. Yes. He's been playing reasonable amounts of defense for Cat. He's been rebounding well. He's been he's been a solid post presence for them. Like, he's done everything you could reasonably ask from Cat. And we just realized that this man is just a number two. He's a number two, and that's okay, bro. That's okay.
Anyone who says that, if I was ever like a basketball player and you said, "Oh, you're just a two," it's okay. I actually might backhand you. I'm not gonna lie, especially when I spend majority of my time as a number one, and now I'm forced down to number two, and you're telling me, "Oh, you're just a number two." It's okay. My ego would be cooked.
I think at this point, Cat just want to win. He don't.
Some players just want to win.
Yeah,
some players want to win,
man.
Bro.
I don't think they care about from the number
but
two.
I do. Real quick, I do want to talk real quick about the Phoenix Suns versus Timberwolves series. I want to get you guys' thoughts about it. I'm going to stay out of this. Brandon knows why I'm going to stay out of this because I get very, very irritated with certain people that bring this series up as a point of reasons why Devin Booker can't be top 10. It's very frustrating. But the Timberwolves currently right now are up 81-80 versus the Phoenix Suns. They're up 3-0. Threatening to sweep them completely. And we got to keep in mind this is a Phoenix Suns team that went out and made a big splash in the offseason, completely gutting their depth for the sake of bringing in a third shooting guard, essentially, that did the same thing that Devin Booker did to a lesser degree. And now, fast forward, and they're going up against a team that they weren't even touted to be the better team this season than them. So what are you guys' thoughts about the position that the Phoenix Suns are in right now? Who the fuck wants to go first?
Hey, KD might give you 30, bro. KD might give you 30. You never know.
Yeah,
You want me to?
Did we
go first?
expect much? Did we expect much of the Suns?
I
Not
will
really.
say-
Like, we knew they were gonna have trouble with the depth. Like,
I didn't.
I'll be real with you. I thought that with the Phoenix Suns, they had enough offensive power to start putting the Wolves in defensive rotation. And we've seen in the regular season, they were able to, even when it came to bad situation, they had enough tough shot makers to actually pull away with the wins. I didn't think that the Timberwolves would come into this playoffs and say, you know what, we're going to be an all-timer defense. That's what I feel like doing. I did not think that was going to happen. I mean, in transition, locking them down. I mean, when they're trying to get into their sets, they're poking the ball out and getting out of transition and getting easy lays. I mean, KD, what KD likes to do now, drag people into ISOs and, be able to create.
Jaden McDaniels a dog.
Jaden McDaniels is saying, yeah, okay, I could deal with you one-on-one, and is dealing with him. How would I know that was going to happen? I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, and by the way, anyone who's trying to sit here and hate on D-Book, and you're not unironically a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, there's something wrong with you. I want you to know who's going to be able to deal with, like, Jaden McDaniels, and then also dealing with Rudy Gobert as the backline. That's like one of the best, if not the best, wing defender in the league. And in the backline, one of the best rim protectors of our generation. You expect him to be efficient? Hello?
Hey, Maxie's.
And you don't know what's funny. You know what's funny. People are going to look at this game and say that it's an anomaly. And well, to a degree, I think it is. But I actually think that this is a testament to the growth in Devin Booker. Devin Booker, a few years ago, especially being down 3-0, you would have noticed that there was a different tone. I'm looking at this game right now, and I'll give you the stats just so you can know exactly what it says statistically his production is. He has 32, 4 and 6 on 71, 50, 90 splits right now, going up against the number one defense in the NBA, and he's doing that. As I'm watching, Devin Booker visually, like he's trying to find mismatches any way he can. The problem is the Timberwolves rotation.
There's none.
Huh?
There's none outside of maybe Mike Conley.
Exactly. Outside of Mike Conley, but Mike Conley is what's happening is he's trying to set the screen to get Mike Conley onto him. But Jaden McDaniels is 6'9", and he's an excellent screen navigator. So he's quite literally getting right back to Devin Booker as soon as Devin Booker looks to attack. So I don't know. But
yeah, Bradley Beal just doing cardio.
Bradley Beal is quite literally just here for the vibes. He's here for the vibes.
Yeah, he chilling.
Cardio Kimball.
He here so he don't get fined type shit.
Type shit. Yeah. But okay, so I do want to ask you guys, because I think we all agree that the Timberwolves, we had the Timberwolves winning this series pretty comfortably. But what's next for the Phoenix Suns?
Bradley Beal's out of there.
You can't trade him. He has a no trade clause.
Right, but I mean, I'm sure you can find. I mean, I'm sure you can get him to agree.
Oh shit, boy! What the hell?
Bro just went to HD. What the fuck?
No, for real. What the fuck just happened, bro? Oh my god, Brandon, bro! I swear to God, you quite literally, you were like this, and then all of a sudden you just got right here. I'm like, okay.
Nah. Look. So, I'm actually walking around right now, cleaning up. So my headphones died. So y'all probably heard the high definition.
That shit was excellent, nigga. That shit was fire.
Nah, listen.
Nigga was good.
Shout out that. You know what? Shout out to that, nigga. Fuck it. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying though. Shout out L headphones, man.
Something about Beal getting moved.
Oh yeah, he said Bill is
okay, yeah. So I think that you can get with Bill and y'all can work together to try to find a good destination for him, but I just don't see it working. And I think I think we talked about this already on the crossover. Like we're getting away from that big three era.
Yeah.
Now you need depth. You need a solid team around you. Everybody's gonna play hard. And it's over, man. I think the window is closed. Is closed. I think the closest that they had was 2021, and we see what your guy Giannis did. So shit is over.
I got a question though. Are we? This is off topic a little bit, but I'm just move right past it real quick. Are we done with the big three era, or were we just never in a big three era where it was just three offensive players? Because all the big threes that I know that were successful were defensive big threes, or at least had a really good defensive.
Miami Heat.
The Miami had LeBron James.
But Miami Heat wasn't just top heavy though either. They had like some hella.
D-Wade just doesn't exist anymore.
I definitely.
No, I'm saying they were defensive teams. That's what I'm saying. Like they had the big three were defensive players. They had.
Okay. I'm saying what you're saying. Yeah, no,
I'm saying that two-way.
We've never. There's never been a big three era.
Oh, okay.
There's never been a big three era that was primarily offense and just completely sold out on defense.
Yeah, that's just never worked.
Three.
Could you also say the thing that you've not really seen a big three that's been defensively slanted too?
Huh?
Like
I guess
could you say like there's like you're a big three that isn't just defense?
Pure defense.
You can't say the Pistons because there were no.
Pistons were a big three. They did it by committee.
Exactly.
No? Yeah.
So I feel like I mean. That's kind of
very rarely are you gonna get a big three of the top defensive players.
The closest,
hey, the Timberwolves said hi. I just want to say that.
The closest I've seen is the Sixers.
Jaden McDaniels. We didn't even see Jaden McDaniels being this.
I didn't see Nas Reed coming. Like I don't.
Not really been him.
I think he's a better defender than Cat, but like, come on, we gotta slow the brakes on him, just like a tad.
Oh, listen, shout out to Nas.
He's a great six man, bro. Great six man.
Shout out to Nas. But I do think that the term super team gets thrown around loosely now. Like, just because you could recognize three players on the team don't mean it's a super team.
Agreed.
There's a lot that goes into it.
Real quick, I'm gonna go through the super chats real quick, and so we can move on. Christopher D said, "KD still top 15." We all agree. I just think it's time for us to accept him. He's not solidified top 10 any longer. Christopher D says, "Suns are not a super team. They're too top heavy." But we all agree. A30 said, "Some might accept a top 10 player to impact the game in multiple aspects." And that's the part where, again, if you don't think that Devin Booker is impacting the game as a playmaker and a passer, and while also still taking that scoring load like he once did, then we'll agree to disagree. You're not watching what I'm watching. But
a defender for him.
And he's taking a step up defensively as well. But anybody that does not want to give Devin Booker the nod to be in the top 10 for whatever your reason, whatever propaganda you're trying to push, that's absolutely fine. But I've said this before. I've said it on the crossover. I said it on FYL Sports Debate. I said that on here plenty of times, and Zeno can be able to back me up. I've stated multiple times.
I won't back you up.
There are legit there's 13 players that have a legitimate case to be a top 10 player.
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe more. Maybe
more if you want to get into like the Jalen Brunsons of the world. Because I think
he has a top 10 season. I think he has a top 10 season, maybe, but I don't think he's a top 10 player.
I think he's a top 15 player. I think he's a top 15 player, and I think that you can make a case impact wise, but I wouldn't. But I think if Elijah, the person that watches the Knicks on a consistent basis, who knows the ins and outs of Jalen Brunson's game and how it's impacting the Knicks, I think you could make a case. But that being said, I just want us to get to the point of where stop saying that things are crazy because you personally do not see the vision that somebody else does. It may sound crazy to you, but to the next person, it's reasonable. True to King says the Suns are too small and the roster is badly built. Agreed. Leaf said, "Yo, what the fuck? Sixers is cooked. Milwaukee is cooked."
Leaf really just came in to hate. I respect it.
But yet Sixers, Milwaukee, and Phoenix all have one thing in common. What's that, Zeno? Oh yeah, we all actually made it to the playoffs.
Oh shit.
Christopher D said, "Oh, okay, all right." He just finished that off. Leaf said, "Era of the athletic and skilled front lines."
Facts.
Agreed.
Leaf said, "Chris, what up?" Oh, he was talking to chat. Say what's up to him, Chris. Stop being mean. Drew said, "The Big Three era has been over." An argument can be made. That shit been over for like
That shit been over for a hot minute.
Close to a decade now.
Yeah,
I
that shit been
really
over
quite
for a hot
honest.
minute.
Christopher D said, "What's good, Lee?" Thank you. You know that's love there. Like, come on, let's be nice. to everybody.
So we're just gonna leave out like the Giannis, Middleton, and like
No, we're not talking.
Holiday big three. We're not gonna talk about how.
And
Wait,
any
that's-
other
That wasn't a
eras,
big three. That was not a big
That's
three.
not
Stop.
a big three, bro.
Stop
Like,
that,
let's
nigga.
stop
in
throwing
any
that.
in any other era, the Nuggets would be considered.
Okay, so we're okay. Giannis.
I don't
Drew
agree with
Holiday,
that.
Giannis,
I don't agree
Drew
with that.
Holiday.
They have with an all-star caliber guard, an all-defensive caliber forward,
Big
and
man.
an MVP big man. That's a big three in any other era.
Wait, huh? Wait, what?
The Nuggets. That's a big three in any other era.
Oh, you think Aaron Gordon is
Oh, so
more
now-
important to that team
now-
than
now-
Embiid?
Aaron Gordon is an
Give it
all-defensive
to Spurs, bro.
caliber forward. Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah,
is.
we're disagree to disagree.
No, there are better
I think
forwards.
he's
But
fantastic, but all defense.
No. I
Caliber?
get what you're saying, Elijah, because I have the same type of thought. It's like, yo,
There are
there's
better
only a
forwards,
certain
don't
amount
get
of
me wrong,
sports.
but
There's only a certain amount of sports when it
That's
comes to
not
these
fair.
awards, but you
Yeah,
can
that's not
still be at that level even though you don't get that award. I agree with you with that.
that's what I think.
I don't
At.
know
I
if
don't
he's
think
there,
he's gonna
but
win. But I think he's at that level.
I don't know. I don't think he's on that level.
The
but-
versatility
but
that
I
he
think
provides
I do
is
think
the reason why the Nuggets are able to win championships, bro.
Yes, his versatility is fantastic, but I don't know. He would have to be in the 4 to 5 spot, right? Or
To be
would it
caliber to you,
3, 4, or 5? Would it be 3, 4, and 5?
Okay, hear me out. I think Jalen Brunson just had an MVP caliber season, but he wasn't top 5 in MVP. Would you agree?
No.
You don't
no.
think Jalen Brunson had an MVP caliber season at the 2
No.
seed with
I
the
think he had
injuries
an
that his
all
team
NBA.
had?
I think he had an all NBA caliber season though.
Agreed.
Okay, if that's how you feel.
Yeah. Lee. We already read that. Christopher's Suns cannot make any major improvements unless they trade KD. That's the conversation people don't want to have, and that trade value may not be as high as people
Hey,
expect.
bring him to the Sixers, man.
But
Actually, no,
y'all gotta stay
Your
tuned
team will be
for.
gutted.
Hey
bro.
man, well look, we'll take him in Dallas, man.
Y'all have to.
I think
Y'all
Your
need
team
to.
will please not in Dallas.
we'll take him in Dallas.
Chat. Y'all need to stay tuned after this postseason is done because next up we coming back with off season 2024. Off season 2024. We bringing it back. So, but let's go ahead and move on. Let's talk about the Denver Nuggets and the Lakers. That's another player that's also getting on that he getting off that juice and now that age starting to show, man. That gray and that beard.
I feel bad for AD.
I feel bad for AD.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
This is a complete tragedy for the sake of one LeBron James legacy and also for testosterone that's in that
Okay, you're hating. Okay, cool.
No. I'm dead serious because there's no reason. There's no
It's a
way.
knock against his legacy.
There's no way that you gave an extension to. No. It's not a lot. It's not a knock to his legacy. There's no way that you give an extension to a head coach that Anthony Davis, your best player, has stated countless amount of times. We don't know what the fuck we're doing here. Like, there's time. He literally said there's times where we don't know on the offensive and defensive end what we're doing. And what was Darvin Ham's response?
I don't think he's right.
He put his hand in his pocket.
That's like you got it, bro.
I disagree.
Bro,
I said you got
AD
it,
said,
bro.
"My coach don't trust me defensively. We don't know what's
Like-
going on."
Wait, I got a phone call and came back to lo-fi music. Like, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
This is crazy, man. Shout out to lo-fi.
Lo-fi music. Where?
D'Lo got to be the biggest fraud in point guard history, bro. That man is nothing in the playoffs every year.
Bro, we just be hating on D'Lo for no reason.
No. Give LeBron the smoke that he deserves, please.
No reason?
We hold on. We sat here last year. We gave AD all the smoke. We've been giving AD all the smoke. He's been inconsistent. He's been injury prone. This year, AD has been consistent. He's been available. This series, he's actually been great. And LeBron James has been moping the fuck around, not being a great leader. Letting Aaron Gordon get whatever the fuck he wants, backdoor cuts. Like, we have to start holding LeBron James accountable. I think my dog True said it in the comments. LeBron
True the
only
King?
wants to win. Yeah, True the King. Shout out to True the King. He said LeBron only wants to win on his own terms. Like,
I think the problem is you can't rely on a 39-year-old player to play great
hold
defense.
on.
I think
Let me say this real quick.
two things can be
Let
true.
me say this real quick.
Them lines play. Them
Hold on,
lines
hold on.
play.
Let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
LeBron James has to, because we can't keep saying that, oh, he's a 39-year-old. LeBron James has to realize that he's a 39-year-old. He has to realize that when he looks in the mirror, there's no longer that 23 and that Cleveland logo on his jersey. Bro, you're getting older. Step aside. You told us that this was AD's team. You told us that AD was this was his team. Let it be his team. Step aside. If he's the one that's having it going, you need to move out the way, brother.
Yeah,
Okay, I got
you're
a question
old,
for you.
man.
I got a
You're
question
old.
for you then.
Yeah, go
Why
ahead.
would you give credit to coaching earlier, but not give credit to the coaching problems that the Lakers have right now? Because clearly that Darvin Ham doesn't know who to draw sets for. He was drawing sets for Torian Prince for most of this season. He was barely starting.
Look, what? Hold on.
He was
What
drawing
roster-
sets for Torian Prince this
Uh-huh.
season.
What
So
roster
clearly
does
he
he
doesn't
have?
know how to draw
He's-
sets.
No, listen, he's working with what he has. And at the end of the day, this same coach that y'all wanna
Torian
knock, hold on.
Prince?
This same coach that y'all are trying to knock just had them in the Western Conference Finals just last year.
That wasn't
Torian
him.
Prince was
Come
doing
on,
that?
So now that wasn't him. Now,
No, it
stop
wasn't
this shit,
him.
bro.
No.
Stop this shit, man.
Torian Prince, or not Torian, Darvin Ham's rotations, his sets are atrocious.
listen,
They're
I'm not-
garbage.
listen,
He's one
I'm
of the
not- hold
worst
on.
coaches in league history.
Hold on.
He's
I'm not
so
here-
bad.
I'm not
He's
here to-
incompetent. He's incompetent. He
But
doesn't
look
know
at
what
the
to do.
injuries. Look at the injuries that this team has had. Y'all are not taking
Even
that
with
into
the
account.
injuries, the beginning of this season, when everyone came in
Bro, let
healthy,
me do it, bro.
his rotations were still incompetent. He didn't know what to do. He was running, even with the fully healthy Lakers. Please go watch any game of this season, healthy or unhealthy. He doesn't know what to do with this team. When he's playing against any team that has a good coach, he gets outcoached severely. Severely.
I know what I'm gonna do.
It's not even funny. Like,
Bro.
he's terrible.
Oh,
Bro,
it doesn't work.
but
Okay.
hold on, but this is my thing though, because y'all will sit here and give all the credit, all the blame to Darvin Ham, but he can't get no credit for what happened last year in the Western. Like he can't get any credit for getting them to the Western Conference Finals. Y'all have to realize Darvin Ham is not on the court. Darvin Ham is not on the court playing with no fucking effort. He's not the one flailing his arms on the court as teams are getting back in transition while LeBron James wants to sit up, jump up and down, slap his wrist, and look at the fucking refs. LeBron James has to be better. If we're going to sit here and say that LeBron James is – I hold him as my GOAT, right? He's the GOAT to me. But we can't sit here and act like LeBron James does not have to be better. Y'all sit here and y'all crucify D-Lo for the antics on the sideline, but this is the birth. Listen, this is the culture that LeBron James has birthed. The antics that LeBron James has birthed. LeBron James has to be a fucking leader and step up and hold. Listen, he's the coach on the floor. Hold the players accountable. But then he also listen. I'm gonna land it here. He also has to lead by example. You can't sit here and show up D-Lo for getting the turnover, but then you had 7 turnovers in the same game that you put in your head down when D-Lo turned the ball over. I'm not sitting here saying that Darvin Ham is a great goddamn coach, but at the end of the day, the players are the ones that have to go get rebounds. The players are the ones that have to make shots. The players are the ones that have to play defense. Simple.
See, the problem is Darvin Ham was hired to be a culture setter. He wasn't hired for X and O's because he sucks at those. He wasn't hired for rotations because he's bad at those. He was hired to be a player coach to create the culture that you're asking LeBron to do for some reason, even though you wouldn't ask any other player to do because you haven't this entire time. You didn't ask Embiid to do that. You didn't ask Brunson to do that. You said Tibbs created the culture in New York, right? Which is fine, whatever. So why would you ask LeBron to do that at age 39 when this is clearly AD's team and he should be getting the sets drawn up for him, the plays drawn up for him, because he is the number one on this team. He's the best defensive player on this team, clearly, and his coach doesn't trust him. I'm not making that up. He said it himself. His point guard, who just started being good again, like near the end of this season, actually showing his production, was consistently saying, Darvin Ham doesn't talk to me at all. He's supposed to be a culture-setting coach, a player coach, and he's not talking to his players. That is inept. That is incompetent coaching. You cannot win games against a top-tier franchise like the Denver Nuggets with incompetent coaching. It won't look close. So, no, I don't care too much about how LeBron's playing on the court because, of course, they're going to look terrible when their coach, who wasn't even built to be able to run X's and O's, isn't even doing his other side of the job. Of course, they're going to look bad.
So it's okay. So first off, most of this team was a lot of the team was injured this season, right? But this is the thing, y'all want to, and I'm a LeBron fan too, brother. I get it, I understand. But on one side of the coin, you can't keep using this. Oh, well, look at what he's doing at 39. But then, well, he's not playing at his best. Well, he's 39. Like, you don't get to keep doing that shit. Now, I'm not saying that it's only LeBron James. There are other players that have to play better. We clearly get that. We understand that. I'm not saying that Darvin Ham doesn't have any credit in how this season is going and how this series is going right now. But y'all, listen, I will sit here and I will look at a lot of you YouTubers who will get on YouTube and will do acrobats to hold everyone else, hold Darvin Ham accountable, but will not go to LeBron James, will not go to a lot of these players. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I got a question for you because you're not talking to YouTubers, you're talking to me, and I'm talking to you. So I'm going on your points.
Talk that shit.
I'm going on your points. You said
I love this shit. I love this shit.
You said that LeBron is not running the culture. He's not giving the effort that you want on defense, and he's not giving the playmaking that you would like, right? So why? So you let's throw you in there as the coach. Would it not be your job to now see the personnel that you have and say, that player is not doing what he needs to be doing? Let me see what I can get from my other players, my player that's excelling against this team, and let's try to see if we can run through him and win games. Would that not be your job as a coach?
That would absolutely be your job as a coach. But listen, two things can be true, right? We could sit here and we don't even have to, we don't got to beef about this. Two things can be true. I think Darvin Ham can do a better job with his lineups, but guess what? LeBron James can also do a better job with his body language on the court, with his play on the court. Two things can be true. Do we not agree on that?
That's fine. LeBron has not been his best in the series. LeBron has not been his best in the series.
That's fine.
Hands? That's cool. That's cool.
Let's fucking shake
That's
hands.
cool.
And this is how grown men do it, man.
All right. What the fuck happened here?
Hey, look, he said, hold on.
I heard that nigga turn up. I was like,
hold
God
on.
damn.
We gotta give him a W. Hold on. We gotta give him a W because he said, listen, this isn't YouTube. You're talking about YouTubers. This is me talking to you. Wait.
Yes,
don't talk to me like that, nigga.
Hey.
Don't talk to me like that.
All right, so real quick, we're gonna go through these chats real quick. Leaf Diggy said the Denver Nuggets are going up against NBA main character plots. They gave Burger King James one whenever. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there because he getting in his theory bag, and when Leaf gets into his theory bag,
Yeah, when he gets in his theory bag, it starts getting nasty.
yeah,
as hell, bro.
That's a deep bag, bro.
That is a deep ass bag. Like,
I hope you know. Hey, real question.
like his bag.
Real question. Which bag is deeper? His bag or Kyrie's?
It's close.
It's actually debatable. It's actually debatable. Sage says now wait, no way people capping for Darvin Ham in 2024. Trudy King says you can't be trash going to the Western Conference Finals. Yes, you can. Ace 30 said Lakers were injured majority of the season. This is also true. The Sage says he still ran 3 guard lineups this series, even thought it's clear that they don't work, even though.
Yeah, I don't get Rui on Jokic.
It's clear that they don't work. I mean, he was running that.
The Rui and Jokic isn't the issue. It's
running that
lineups.
Giving Lakers the injury excuse when the whole league has been injured like wide is insane. Just want to say that.
And by the way, the injury excuse is about their role players, not their main players. But
not even close. Yeah. Their main players had their healthiest seasons in like forever.
True to King,
and their role players got hurt. Cool, whatever. You have LeBron and AD. You should be winning games.
True to King says Darvin Ham went up against Taylor Jenkins and Steve Kerr last playoffs. That's the one that I was saying. Taylor Jenkins is not where you want to hang your hat on. Taylor Jenkins is also I have what is it? Skepticism. I have skepticism. Yeah, I have skepticism about his coaching style in the postseason now.
Can we even in that last playoffs, LeBron was getting cooked by Jaren Jackson. Jaw got hurt. He was getting destroyed by Jaren Jackson.
That is true.
Say LeBron when
damn. Real Brennan. Okay. Real quick. I want to get your takes on this before you go. Okay. Sturdy said, "Why is majority of the blame going to one player or coach? Lakers from top to bottom have to be held accountable. Jeannie and Rob not getting a big and better coaching staff. Players aren't giving consistent effort on boards, rotations, and horrible stretches of poor shot selection. Blame needs to be more precise. Also, waiting till game 3 to play Hayes when AD is off the court is nasty. Ham was playing LeBron and Rui at center during this series. Laughing emoji. So I think me personally, listening to this conversation, and I'm pleased that everybody has come circle to the reality. Two things can be true at once. Darren Ham is making some questionable decisions that I feel like is forcing the players to sort of go out there with a little bit of, they don't believe in this coach. So when they when they run these plays, it looks like they're just going through the motions, just for the sake of, well, the coach told me so, but I'm not really sure this is what we should do. And especially when it comes to AD, a lot of times I'm looking at AD, and AD is like defensively, he's making the decision that he feels is best, not what Darren Ham feels is best. And I think that that's where the disconnect is happening. I do agree. I think that the players could be playing with a little more effort. I think they could be more consistent. But I think when you're being coached by a person like Darren Ham, who's making questionable rotations on a consistent basis, who makes very little adjustments when they're going through these horrible stretches offensively. Timeouts are like this nigga he used up damn near all his timeouts, and still LeBron played the entire third quarter. Like, when you doing stuff like that, it's very hard for your players to still go out there, one, with the same amount of energy, and two, with the same amount of belief that what my coach has set up for us is going to work if we execute it the right way. And I think that's ultimately the problem here. Real quick, Brandon, I just want to get your thoughts on this. I know you got to go, brother, but Dallas versus Clippers. You knew it was coming. We need your thoughts on this. Is he here?
Yeah.
No, that brother gone.
Oh, damn. That's tough, chat. Blame Zeno.
Zeno. Wait for it.
Elijah, bro, what's your thoughts on this Mavericks versus Clippers series, bro?
I don't believe in the Clippers. I'm starting to believe less in the Mavs, but Luka's hurt, so I'm gonna just hope for the Mavs to get through, just because I'm tired of people hating on Luka. But this is not a series that I'm interested in right now, bro. Sixers Knicks is going on, you know.
We'll be okay. We'll
There
be
it is.
okay. Nah, my bad, y'all.
What you think about? What
So to me, I'm gonna be honest, Luka gotta be better. Like today's game, we went down 31. We had a lot of opportunities to win this game today. There was too many opportunities for us to actually win this game. And, we had stupid turnovers. Luka Doncic taking bad shots. Credit to Paul George, right? Like, I'm one of the most vocal people about playoff P, and about James Harden. And they showed up today. They came and wiped our nose today. I think listen, they came out today and they did what they had to do. I think Luka Doncic has to step out the way. Like, he has not been playing well this series. He hasn't been shooting well. I think he has to let Kyrie Irving go ahead and take over this series, and let's see what he could do next series. Mavs in 6 though. Like, Mavs in 6. I was already telling people that Kawhi Leonard coming back was going to mess with the chemistry of what the Clippers were already doing. I think the Clippers were building off some good chemistry going into the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard came back and they tried to force it. I already said Paul George gets real submissive when Kawhi's on the court. And as y'all saw today, he came out firing. He turned into a beta. He turned into bro.
He did say he was the clear number 2. He did say that. So.
Yeah, he turns into a beta. Like, at the end of the day,
but you guys could have said he defers. He just said he's.
No, listen. Because listen, fuck the Clippers. That's why. Cause hey, look, hey Zeno, cause fuck the Clippers. That's why. You know, I'm gonna still talk my shit, but at the end of the day, Luka has to, bro, get out the way. And Kyrie Irving is not. He's not out of the clear either because he had some key turnovers in the fourth. That were just, what are you doing? You know, the Clippers took care of it today. I think I know we still gonna win it in 6, and yeah, that's it.
Is this not what the Clippers? Is that not what we expected from this series, though? Like, especially, I didn't expect for the Clippers without Kawhi to still be operating this fluid. But damn, like, is this not what we expected from this series? We said it was going to be a 6-7 game series.
It's gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah, like outside of game 2, every game has gone down to the wire. And you've seen even with Luka playing like as bad as he has as far as like scoring wise, I think Sage said it best, even though it's still fuck Sage. He is speaking facts. Luka's having like his worst scoring season in a long time. Oh well, of his young career. As far as efficiency.
Okay.
I think he's speaking efficiency wise.
Oh, scoring series. That Golden State
series or season?
Series.
I think he's in series.
Series.
Is it? What is that? Golden State series worse?
No. Yeah. He said it's series. Okay, cool. I think it's season.
Yeah.
Say, wait,
that Golden State series was not
series.
good, bro. It was not good.
That Golden State series wasn't good, but as far as like scoring wise,
no, this is his worst one. No, this is his worst one. Golden State one was bad, but it was still good from like a statistical standpoint. I'm looking at the Golden State right now.
But even with him struggling like that, like kudos to Luka. Like as far as playmaking wise, he's trying to find ways to facilitate the offense in that manner.
Get off of that damn ball, man.
To a certain degree, even though I agree with you, Brandon. I think this series you actually got me on that side of thinking. Maybe this is a series where he needs to take the foot off the gas even more than we have in the past.
Right.
But even still, like him facilitating in this manner and allowing players like PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively to start most of these games off, to be able to get, allow them to get involved before he starts getting into the fold. And especially Kyrie Irving. I do think that there has to be something to be said. Styles make fights, and this is one where both of their styles is literally designed to beat one another. It's just a question of which one is going to come out. The Clippers have the facility. They have the facilities. They have the head coach. They have the depth. They have the ability to be able to pull this one out. They have the defense as well. But the Dallas Mavericks also have the playmaking, they have the shot creation, and they have the mismatch hunter himself, Luka Doncic, that can be able to pull this one out
James
as
Harden,
well.
you point out? Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
is James Harden on Luka's level as far as mismatch hunting at this point?
No.
Yeah, okay. Anyway,
but
I mean, he's been getting Luka in switches consistently. But I'm just saying
because Luka's momentum killing at this point. Like there's shots where Luka can wake the arena up, but then there's also like step back threes that he takes where it's like, bro, what are you doing, dog?
This
like,
shot
you didn't even let anyone get in position for a rebound. Yeah, bro, it's momentum killing.
That's the point. That's the
allure of Luka Doncic, though.
No, that's what you get with any like big scorer like that. Like Kobe Bryant was the same way. He'll take a crazy triple contested shot, goes in. Wow, he takes it again. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? No,
yeah, that's the allure of any ball dominant offensive, any ball dominant player that we have ever seen throughout NBA history. They come with like their pros and cons. And
but casual, have we seen that James Harden style win though? Kobe told us about this. He warned us.
I mean,
he told us.
Okay,
this dribble step back shit is not gone.
Yeah, but Luka isn't just dribble.
Right, but
that's
no. Listen.
Luka is not James Harden.
Luka is not. This ain't that.
Hold on. But
you guys don't respect James Harden 1.0.
No, listen, Luka Doncic has bailed them out though because
James Harden would have won, by the way. in
On
2018.
times where he could have driven to the hole
Yeah,
and maybe got a foul, he's like taking a step back.
Respect Cardo.
hold on. Go ahead and land your plane, Brandon. Land your
No,
plane.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like he's bailed out the Clippers this series. Where, like I said, there were shots that maybe he could have got off the ball or he could have drove to the hole. He takes a stupid ass step back contested three. That's bailing them out.
But okay. I do want to also say this, and I think Elijah was about to say this as well. Like, bro, Kobe's. A lot of people like to bring up this interview where Kobe said James Harden led offense is not capable of winning a championship. Y'all do realize the only reason why he didn't win one championship is because he kept running into the Golden State Warriors, right? Y'all do realize like that he kept getting beat by historic like ramifications. Like y'all like
barely.
That nigga lost to the greatest team of all time.
How
That
many?
nigga's
No.
saying
How many
he's a
threes did
loser.
them niggas miss?
Who did they play against?
Like, stop playing. Like, bro, them
Who
niggas
did they
fucked up,
play
bro.
against?
I'm just saying this.
Any
If it was,
other team in the West, and they would have cooked them easily. Like it wouldn't have been close.
I'm not even gonna bring that up. I would have said any other team that they played in the West or in the East, they would even get to Game 7. They would have won that series already.
Now we talking about James Harden and Michael Jordan conversations.
This is crazy.
I know we would not have done, man.
Shout out to James Harden. Shout out to James Harden who turned back the time like today and he put the game away. Shout
Yeah,
out
you
to the
go
Bears.
respect Harden.
That man had a Houston
Go
jersey
watch.
today.
Go watch James Harden in like every other series that's not the Warriors, or the Rockets, and every other series that's not the Warriors. They're playing winning basketball almost every time.
I don't understand this. I understand that the style that he plays isn't necessarily like it's not appealing to old basketball lovers that love the work it out of the post or even the guard level play where you know what I'm saying like you the score heavy and you have a playmaker that passes him the ball and stuff like that. And James Harden is one of those. He had the talent of being both the lead playmaker and passer while also being the lead scorer and offensive engine of a team. I understand how that can't be appealing to the eye of old heads, but we can't lie. James Harden's play style was very much a winning style of basketball against anybody else but the Golden State Warriors. Like we got to keep it a buck. You got to keep it a buck.
Imagine saying Hakeem couldn't play a winning style of basketball because he didn't beat the Bulls. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be insane. Like we don't do that for any other player, bro.
Hey y'all. Brandon has to dip. Brandon, do you got any final words before I send you off, man? Facts, absolutely. I do want you guys to get a good look at this, enjoy this, because this ain't going nowhere. Brandon will be on here for more episodes, future episodes with me.
Really?
You know, hopefully Elijah, and you know.
No, I'm joking.
Hey, whenever you want me.
Yeah, and you know, it's we're gonna turn this up. So, salute to Brandon. Appreciate you, family, for joining us and shit like that, things of that nature. Yeah. But now it's left up to us. Who y'all got? Before we move on, who do y'all got? Clippers or Mavericks?
Still have the Mavs in 6. Well, now it's not possible. Is it still possible? Yeah, it's still possible to be 6. And if they lose to one more, let's go Mavs in 7.
Yeah, Mavs.
Yeah. Clippers. Hot take.
Yeah, because you hate Luka.
No, oh, you're still on. Okay. All right.
Yeah. I remember.
You're talking about
Yeah,
a 20.
I guess you know what.
Harden?
As a man, I have to stand my ground.
Stand on your nuts, bro.
I said what I said.
Stand on business.
Clippers in 7 though. Clippers in 7 though. And all. Am I fair to say that Clippers in 7? Because
sure.
I'm looking at this series. Ty Lue is making the proper adjustments. It's just Luka is like even with him having this bad game, him being on the court, that presence right there, his ability to still be able to make the
reminds you of something, right?
Is so dangerous, bro. It's so dangerous.
Reminds you of someone, right?
Why, who are we getting nasty about right now?
I'm not being nasty.
What
What
is
is he
Zeno
being?
getting nasty about?
Okay. So what? Do I need to tell him what I said?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Basically, I said I think it's debatable if Luka is a top 5 player because of his impact. Like we know what he can do in the postseason for the most part, but in the regular season, they always seem to be like on the back end of the standings.
Always?
Majority of the time. I think 2022 is the only exception.
2024 they were, or 2023 they were top 4 seed before the trade deadline.
Before the trade went down. Before the trade went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always is crazy.
Oh no. Well, I mean,
This is a crazy take. This is
so
wrong.
For the most part.
You should know that he makes bad takes. So
This is such a wrong take.
Anyway.
Was Jokic a top 3 player when he was the 6th seed?
Yes, he was. He was like a top 2 player. But no, that wasn't the genesis. My whole point was when it comes to Luka Doncic, I had questions as to how impactful his specific like heliocentric style was, especially when Kyrie Irving came in to be more on ball, so that he could give Luka some rest from having the on-ball responsibilities that he had for most of his career. And Kyrie Irving came in and he essentially just filled in that Jalen Brunson role, and he didn't even like have that responsibility unless Luka Doncic was off the floor, and you saw the results of that. And so, like that was my part about it. I am fully prepared to walk that back. But because we're in this series right now, we're here. I have to stand on my nuts. So that's
stand on business. Let's go.
So Luka's not a top 5. Wow.
Well, to be fair, the players that I said are in the conversation: Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Kawhi, Stephen Curry, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kawhi being there.
I don't think Kawhi has. What's cool? I think that
he doesn't have the case anymore. I just want to say I
said it for the jump. He didn't have.
Kawhi hasn't had a case for a good bit, bro. I'm honest.
Steph hasn't had a case this whole season either, and she definitely doesn't have a case. But hey, when I said it, no, because he doesn't. He doesn't have
SGA's case just started.
His case.
So if you made this take the beginning of this year, that nigga did not have a case.
No. I made this take literally after All-Star break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally after All-Star break.
Then you were just ODing on Shai. That's all. Yeah.
I stand on what I said at the time. I'm not walking back yet.
Bro put the extra strength defense on for that take. That's crazy.
We'll wait till after this postseason. Zeno definitely will ask me. I will definitely have the answer. So there we go. Lewis said, shake hands. Salute. Sage said, or the Jazz didn't play winning basketball because they couldn't beat the Bulls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Reminder, our editor has something against those teams, by the way, the Jazz teams. Just want to.
I wonder if people say that have the same energy for the Spurs against the Warriors as well. Did the Spurs in the 2010s not play winning basketball because they couldn't beat the Warriors?
That is a good question. Leaf says James Harden in Houston got eliminated by KD, Russ, OKC, 2013. Dame in Portland, 2014. Kawhi Leonard. That by the way, that was before his prime truly kicked in. Kawhi Leonard in the Spurs in 2017. That one I think that's the one time you legitimately can make a case. He just folded.
Kawhi Leonard on the Spurs in the 2016-2017 seasons was insane.
Yeah, that was insane. But that game 6 where James Harden just completely he just looked disconnected from the game. That was insane. Yeah. The Sage says that Luka take ages terribly. Shut up. Lewis knows Toon says Clippers in 7. Agreed. Christopher D says Bill cost them game 4 if the Suns lose tonight. Oh, man,
the Suns about to lose. They're down by 4.
Bradley Bill has cost them.
Oh my god. Yo. I've been tuning in and out of the game. I just realized Devin Booker has 47 points on hyper efficient shooting.
He's gonna break the record again in a
This-
loss.
I want people to like truly understand this series is not a depiction of who Devin Booker is as a player, especially if you paid attention to him during this regular season. The way he was stepped up at a consistency from a consistency level defensively, the way that he took on the role of being the pseudo point guard for this team, and he did so very well. Like he exceeded my expectations for how we would do, while also still being his typical efficient scoring self. I don't understand. You don't have him top 10, that's fine. But the reason why you like anybody saying that he has no case to be top 10 in the league, I don't see how you can justify that unless you just hate Devin Booker. Or you just hate
Devin Booker.
You hate light skins altogether. Christopher D had Christopher D said Will had 9 points and fouled out. He's trash. Also, when are we gonna start having those conversations that Bradley Beal is cooked and he's washed and he needs to?
Y'all are still having those conversations?
Oh yeah, I forgot. So wait, when is what's called? Is Kyrie better than Dame this season?
Is who?
Kyrie better than Dame this season?
Yes. The answer is yes. The correct answer is yes.
Yeah. So Dame really went from
he
went from Steph conversations.
If you land on anything but yes, you're wrong.
No.
That's tough.
It's yes.
Sure.
No.
He went from Dame went from
you can
Steph
say
conversations
He hasn't been better. He hasn't been better.
all the way down.
You
all the way
can
to
say
down to
Dame
Kyrie
is the better
conversations.
player, but to say that Dame had the better season is just wrong.
No. But he said He said it's Kyrie. Oh wait, no. Okay.
This season.
Has he been better than? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's been better. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Not looking
We
good
got,
for
we
Dame.
got him, Zeno. We got him, Zeno. Clip it. We got him.
Yeah, he's been better.
Oh, it's not daytime right now.
This season, to be honest,
ain't working.
It's lame time.
to be honest,
Daytime
with
ain't working, bro.
if
not
we're
working.
keeping it a stack, this season, Damian Lillard has not played better than James Harden this year.
Damn.
He has not been a top.
Actually, I'll be real with you. A James Harden fan that me and you both know. Shout out to who done it. He was out there. He was like, "Yo, I don't even think James Harden's a top 50 player in the league right now." All that type of stuff. Because no. The reason why is because at the end of the season he was terrible. I mean, for like 20 game stretch, he was garbage. I was thinking, yo, calm down a bit. We all know he's like at least a top 40, 30 player. Relax. But he's like, nah, I don't even know if he's a top 50 player. Like, I'm like,
this league is so talented. If we sat back and thought about it, it's not crazy. But
you're crazy.
I would
Your 40s and
40
50s.
is where I cap it off at. Top 40 is where I cap it off at. Because he's still like, even with him struggling, like him going through that stretch where he was struggling, like efficiency wise, he was still providing the passing and playmaking that they needed for them to.
Your 40s and 50 best players are still all NBA caliber players. That's crazy,
right? Well, all NBA is crazy, but all star caliber, yeah.
Is Julius Randle all NBA caliber player? Do you have him in your 40s? Then yes.
This season,
that's the thing. Julius Randle is so interesting because he can make all NBA while still like me not really believing that he's all NBA caliber.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
All NBA is a regular season award. All NBA is a regular season award.
I still didn't think he was an all NBA
To
player.
believe that Julius Randle is not a regular season award, all NBA caliber player.
I think he benefited from injuries. I think he benefited from injuries.
He did not. What?
Yes.
Last year? He's got it twice now. So to say he benefited from injuries 2 times is crazy.
In 2022, I'm almost saying there was some other forwards that were injured as well.
Before I fully jump off of this, let me check to see who didn't qualify.
It was 2021, I believe.
It was 2021 for sure, because that was the season where they lost to Atlanta in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And all NBA second team. Yeah, this nigga being in the second team is nasty work already. God damn. NBA teams.
Did KD qualify in 2021? I don't think he qualified.
He didn't qualify. He missed a lot of time.
He missed a lot of time.
So KD
got 13.
So
So
you
KD
benefit from that instantly.
Okay.
I also think he wasn't. I was called. I think Jimmy Butler and Paul George were better players. I
Jimmy
think he had
Butler
a
in the
better season.
regular season was
I
a
think
better.
he had a better season, as what I'm saying.
You can see
That's
they're
what-
better players. That's not my argument. My argument is the 40th best player is an All NBA caliber player. And Paul George in the regular season did not have a better regular season than Julius Randle. That's just factually
2021 was is 2021 the year that he went? They went to ECF, right?
Yeah, they went to the
Yeah.
WCF.
That's when
I'm almost certain he had a really good regular season. that time.
postseason, sure. Regular season, no, he was not better
No,
than
no, no.
Julius
I'm saying I'm
Randle.
almost certain that he had a good regular season that time too.
He
I
can
could be
have a
wrong,
good
but
one.
yeah.
Julius Randle, that regular season was insane. That was when he was at his best playmaking wise. He was still a top tier rebounder for his position. He was shooting lights out from almost everywhere on the court. No, he was not better than Paul.
Wait, what
Than,
happened to?
Paul George was not better than Julius Randle that season.
Zion Williamson was
He did not
also
play
good.
in.
Oh, by the way, I just saw.
If we're giving Zion Williamson it, bro, then at that point, fine.
I just saw
That
this.
That nigga's never there. What the fuck? You can't benefit from an injury if he's injured every season, bro.
Wait.
Mm,
Fuck. Why is
Pascal Siakam?
Pascal Siakam was not better than Julius Randle that season.
I'm trying to see. Who. No. I'm looking. Elijah. I'm looking at the players that like the forwards that didn't qualify.
Apparently the forward? I'm looking at the forwards. The forwards that didn't qualify. Jason Tatum for some reason keeps showing up that he didn't reach
In 2021?
All NBA. I don't know why it keeps showing me that. I might be wrong, but KD missed it.
Oh, isn't that's the year where Jason? No. That's what Jason Tatum.
He played 74 games that year.
Did he?
2020, 2021, right? That's the year after the bubble.
Yeah, and there was only
Did he
72
not play?
games available.
No, he played 64, but Julius Randle played 71.
Oh, so he played more than enough to qualify.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
But I think that was the reason why they
I
gave
was
him
the wrong thing. It wasn't 74.
Yeah, they gave him.
Okay.
They gave him. I think they gave him it because he played more games than Tatum. I thought Tatum was better, in my opinion.
7 more games is what's pulling you that way, really?
Bro. I've seen it. I've seen shit worse happen, bro. I've seen
But
it.
he's
happen.
gotten it. Okay, even if you want to say he fluked it, he's gotten it twice.
Honestly, is it last year that Julius got it?
Yes, he got it last year.
Last year, someone said there was some BS that he got that made him get there too this year. On NBA 13, Julius Randle. How many games did Anthony Davis? Julius Randle played 77. Okay, so KD missed out on it again. Kawhi missed out on it. Pascal missed out on it. 80.
While you looking over that, I'm just running through these chats real quick. Sage
Pascal
said,
wouldn't have gotten it over Julius Randle anyways, bro. This
Sage
is what
has
I'm trying to say.
Oh my god, this is crazy shit, boy. He said, "I told you he would cap for dames."
Julius Randle in 2023 played 71 games. Or not Julius Randle. Pascal Siakam played 71 games. He didn't get it.
No. I'm not bringing up. I think Pascal. I'm not bringing up Pascal for. I'm just naming the forwards.
Yes, I was just naming the forwards that didn't qualify. That's all.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Pascal qualified.
Lewis knows.
I mean, like that didn't actually become an All NBA player. When I say when we are saying not qualified,
you said originally benefited from injury, so I was still going on.
Hold on. Lewis Knows Tune says Ant is greater than KD. Yes, I'm biased.
Biased and wrong for sure.
Yeah. Wrong as hell. But it's okay.
Oh wow, yeah, Phoenix is out, bro. They got swept in 4.
Good.
Down by 4 in 22 minutes. There were 22 seconds left.
Maybe people will stop buying in on KD. Maybe people will stop trading their whole team for KD now because he can give you 30 at any point.
It's done. Like I
KD had a good series. It's not KD's fault.
KD caused them to have to get rid of all of their depth, which is what wins championships.
Oh, he's saying in the grand scheme of things. When you gut your team for KD, if you want to say in the grand scheme of things,
you're not winning.
To be fair, when you're trading for a superstar, for the most part, you're gonna lose a lot of your depth. But
yes,
hey.
In the grand scheme of things, I agree with you. I agree with you, Elijah. But like as far as this series goes, this wasn't on Devin Booker. This wasn't on KD. This is on Bradley Beal, and this
And
is on
depth.
the fact that
In the depth.
yeah, this is on the Bradley
KD.
Beal and the fact that no, it's not even just depth. This is on Bradley Beal and the fact that this Phoenix Suns team is just ill-equipped to go up against a team like the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're just much
Yeah, the
better.
Middleton Timberwolves. I thought it was a better matchup than it actually was. I didn't realize the defense that I was looking at in the regular season.
What
shit is-
team would
that shit is
the
good,
Suns
dude.
have beaten to you in the West? The Lakers? Is that it?
And I think they would have beat. I think they would have beaten the Lakers in the 7-game series. I don't think that they would have.
Okay. I don't know about that, but
I think they would have beat.
I think it's close.
I think Phoenix versus LA is actually a more enticing. More
I think the
enticing.
Pelicans is the only one they handily
I think-
beat because Zion's out.
I think. Yeah.
I think
I'm
OKC. I think the OKC Suns series would be fun.
I'm staying out of the
OKC's whooping them.
I'm staying
Nuggets
out
are
of
whooping
the
them.
9-10 range
T-Wolves
because
whooping
it doesn't
them.
make- I think Phoenix versus not Cleveland, Clippers or the Mavericks. I think that series is definitely more closer than them going against Minnesota because Minnesota.
But who would you take? Who would you take?
Who would I take? Oh, I would still probably take Dallas. No, I would still take Dallas. I'll take Dallas and. The Clippers without KD, I would probably take. Not KD. Without Kawhi, I would probably take Phoenix.
I'm still taking the Clippers.
It would definitely be a 6 to 7 game series, though. But I would probably
That's all I'm trying to say, bro. This team
had a
first round ceiling, bro.
Yeah, because I would trust Phoenix. I would trust Phoenix's offense with KD and Devin Booker more against the Clippers than James Harden and Paul George, just simply because the Clippers don't have the bigs to be able they don't have the bigs nor the I'm trying to remember if Kawhi's not playing, they don't have the wing defensive depth to be able to contain.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Don't force it, yeah. Look, Harry, ignore me. I'm just trying to remember my case for why he was in there.
They're a better ran offense than the Suns, though.
I think that they're but I think that they're better. They're better executing offense in like the first, second, and even part of the third quarter. But once we get down the stretch, like a lot of the offensive sets that Ty Lue is running, they're literally just collapsing, and you're literally praying for either Paul George three-point hunting creation or a James Harden step back. Like that's quite or a creation for a Terrence Mann corner three or something of that nature. Like they're not running their sets. In Phoenix's case, bro, like come on now, like if there's one thing that you can bank on when it comes to KD, especially when you go up against a defense that doesn't have the regular pieces to be able to withhold him from getting to the mid range, you can bank on
giving you 30. Yeah,
no, I ain't saying
trash.
I ain't saying giving you 30, but especially down the stretch, you can definitely bank on the offense being consistent. Shout out to FYO Sports. I don't know if you paid attention to to the crossover presented by FYO Sports. Present you. Thank you. Zeno, you remember because you were on the panel when this happened. You remember when in the beginning of the season I said that, Devin Booker defensively is actually closer to LeBron James than people are ready to give the credit.
I feel like you did say something along those lines.
And FYF Sports sat there and pointed at clips of LeBron from 2020 and shit like that, saying that LeBron was still, you know what I'm saying, he's still capable of defending when he feels like it. He's playing the long game and things of that nature. You remember when that happened?
He is playing the long game. 39 years long, bro.
We're here now.
I just want to say this man is literally sat here planning, rubbing his hands like Birdman for this day. That's nasty work.
I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
I don't know about that.
Facts.
I know what the fuck I'm talking
Except for the Luka take. But facts, everything else.
Except for the Luka take. But I'm still standing on my nuts. Because I have to stay
standing on my nuts.
But
loud and wrong is crazy.
but like he's cooked. He's good. It's okay though. It's okay. He's fucking 40 years old. Let the man die in peace.
Let LeBron go be a certified number 2, 3 on another team, bro. Just let that man go. Let that man have his 33-year-old like career that he's supposed to have 6 years ago, man. This is crazy.
And see, this is the part. LeBron James is just bad off ball. He's one of the best on ball defenders in the NBA. No, he's not just bad. He's not just bad off
did we
ball.
just go to 2013? Did we just like somewhere?
He's not just bad off
that was
ball.
the funniest part is LeBron's best attribute has never been on ball. That's literally never been his best attribute. His best attribute is off ball and being able to disrupt plays off ball and playing like kind of free safety. That's his best attribute. Yeah, being a rover.
It's crazy out here, bro. It's crazy out here. The way that people just like.
Nah, bro, because when I use LeBron in 2K sometimes, he's really good on defense.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I think that's what he must mean.
With the bronze clamps, right? In the silver.
Yeah, when he got like clamps on, and that's what must be what he's talking about.
Right,
so.
right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah, 2K, LeBron James in 2K24, he's still solid on ball. You know what I'm saying? He's still good.
People giving you essentially 50 on like hyper efficient shooting, only to lose by 6 is crazy.
I think off the top of my head, I could genuinely name you like 35 that are on ball defenders in LeBron James. Just off the top of my head.
I'm always saying what's going every time D-Book has scored 50 or more, he has lost those games. I'm actually going to check right now. Sorry.
Christopher D said, I'm going to have to fight for KD's legacy all season long after this sweep, and I'm going to hate it. So
this shouldn't affect his legacy. He's 36 years old. His legacy's done.
Anybody that you're actually giving the time of day to discuss his legacy because of what happens in 2024, when a nigga literally has like a decade plus, like a decade and a half of like his work to speak for him, you should probably stop talking to them.
Just tell him that at the age 36, he just made another All-NBA season. That's all you gotta say, bro. He did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's true. FYL says in 2024, LeBron James led the NBA in defensive field goal percentage.
All right, now see what. I have checked. I am wrong. Turns out he is 49. Okay, so you go for 49. He's about half and half.
Okay.
What do you think?
LeBron James in 2K is devious, bro. Like them chase down blocks is crazy.
Shit. Why you talking about him in them passing lanes? Because of how they build his. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Maybe it's the hairline.
Type shit. They still ain't fixed his hairline. FIF Sports Debate says the numbers supported. I just give credit where it's due. The film doesn't support him bad on ball either. And you know what's funny? He did this. We talked about this like 6-7 months ago.
The film is being lazy as fuck.
We will see. I said, because you know me. I'm not finna keep on going back and forth about this shit. You know what? We will see when we get here. We're here now, y'all. And Aaron Gordon just finished dubbing his ass in the dunker spot. Nigga didn't go nowhere else but the dunker spot. And LeBron James couldn't contain that.
Niggas acting like Aaron Gordon isn't helped by one of the greatest playmakers of all time. But okay, we move.
Nigga, if I'm sitting in the dunker spot and quite literally your main assignment, because it wasn't like the defensive set was for him to have to man like 2 different areas of the court or anything like that. He literally was sitting in the same exact spot as Aaron Gordon. He just had to make sure that Aaron Gordon did not expose him from the dunker spot exclusively. And he couldn't do that.
See, this. All I'm saying is what you guys are doing right now. I have no parts of this, but
okay.
I am a thing. I'm just gonna say this, guys.
But guess what? Guess what? LeBron James in 2K.
This guy.
Guess what? And LeBron James in 2K. Oh, that nigga would have blocked that shit. He would block that shit.
Okay. I have nothing to do with this, bro.
If this was 2K, hey, Lakers to the finals.
Talk about it.
That team is
D'Angelo
devious.
Russell jump shot.
Oh my god.
Austin Reeves corner three. Money, nigga.
Shoot.
Money.
Hey, Torian Prince might even get you 25 on any given night. Shoot, bro. You never know. Jackson
All
Hayes
right,
on the bench.
thank you guys for coming through. It's been a good stream. You know, Sixers and Lakers are in trouble. React to the playoffs. The Hoops Podcast episode 10. You know, we have my Mr. Co-host over here, Casual, and then we have Sparrow Sports, also known as Eli. Thank you all for coming through. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.